The night she woke up screaming, the ring on her finger felt heavier than her heart. Anya sat upright in the dark, breath jagged, the same question clawing out of her chest as it had for weeks. Who is my real husband? 3 months earlier, Anya had stood beneath a canopy of white lights, smiling so hard her cheeks hurt. She had married Raghav, the man who made her feel seen in a way no one else ever had. He was calm where she was anxious, gentle where she was fierce. Their love story felt simple, honest, the kind people admired and envied, or so she believed. The accident changed everything. Anya remembered rain slicking the road, headlights flaring, then nothing. When she woke in the hospital, her memories were torn like paper. Faces drifted in and out without names. Voices felt familiar yet distant, and 2 men stood at her bedside, both claiming to be her husband. Raghav was the one she remembered, or thought she did. He held her hand with a tenderness that made her chest ache. He knew her favorite tea, the scar on her ankle, the song that calmed her when anxiety rose. The doctors said emotional memory often survived trauma. It made sense that she trusted him. Then there was Karan. Karan walked into her room like he belonged there, confident, charming, his smile effortless. He said they had been married for 2 years. He spoke of shared trips, private jokes, a life she could not recall. He showed photos on his phone of them laughing together, arms wrapped around each other. The images felt real, too real. The hospital staff was baffled. Legal documents surfaced. Both marriages appeared valid, separated by months, overlapping in ways that should have been impossible. Anya's family was divided. Some trusted the quiet sincerity of Raghav. Others were drawn to Karan's certainty, his evidence, his ease. Anya felt like a stranger inside her own life. When she was discharged, the court intervened. Until the truth could be uncovered, Anya would live alone, monitored by a counselor, and both men would be allowed supervised time with her. It was meant to protect her. Instead, it became a test of love that slowly turned into a maze of desire, jealousy, and deceit. Raghav came every morning, bringing order to chaos. He cooked simple meals, cleaned the apartment without being asked, sat with her through therapy sessions. He never pushed her to remember. When she cried, he listened. When she was silent, he waited. Karan came in the evenings, bringing color and heat. He told stories that made her laugh, dressed her in confidence, reminded her she was still desired, still powerful. He spoke of passion, of nights filled with fire, of a marriage that burned bright. Sometimes, when he leaned too close, her heart raced, confusing fear with excitement. Inside Anya, 2 truths wrestled. With Raghav, she felt safe. With Karan, she felt alive. As weeks passed, the cracks began to show. Raghav struggled with insecurity. Watching Karan charm her stirred something dark in him. He became quieter, distant at times, afraid that his gentleness was not enough. One night, after a particularly intense visit from Karan, Raghav snapped. He accused Anya of enjoying the attention, of forgetting him too easily. The words cut deeper than he intended. He apologized immediately, but the damage lingered. Karan, meanwhile, grew impatient. He wanted more time, fewer rules, complete trust. He criticized Raghav openly, calling him boring, predictable, weak. He hinted that Anya deserved passion, not patience. When she hesitated, he would smile and say it was only because she had forgotten how good they were together. The counselor noticed changes in Anya. She was more anxious after Karan's visits, more restless at night. Memories began returning in fragments, not as images, but as feelings. A knot of dread when Karan touched her arm. A sense of peace when Raghav simply sat nearby. The first clear memory came unexpectedly. Anya was washing dishes when Karan's voice echoed in her mind, sharp and angry, calling her ungrateful. The memory hit her like a wave. She remembered a fight, his hand slamming against the wall inches from her face. He had not hit her, but the threat had been unmistakable. Shaking, she told the counselor. An investigation deepened. More memories followed. Karan's charm had once masked control. He isolated her from friends, dismissed her fears, blurred love with possession. Their marriage, if it could be called that, had been fueled by desire and dominance, not trust. Raghav's flaws surfaced too. He had known about Karan before the accident. He had suspected something was wrong, but chose silence, hoping love would be enough to save her. His failure was not cruelty, but fear. The court hearing arrived like a storm. Evidence unraveled Karan's story. The photos were staged, dates manipulated. The second marriage certificate was forged. Karan had entered Anya's life during a vulnerable period, exploiting her confusion, weaving lust into lies until she believed it was love. When confronted, Karan did not apologize. He blamed her for wanting more, for responding to his intensity. The mask fell, revealing anger and entitlement beneath the charm. Raghav stood quietly as the truth settled. He did not claim victory. He only asked if Anya was safe. The court ruled swiftly. Karan was removed from her life and faced charges. The legal mess would take time to clean, but the question that haunted Anya finally had an answer. Raghav was her husband. Yet healing did not come instantly. Anya wrestled with guilt for having doubted, for having felt drawn to Karan's fire. Raghav struggled to trust that he was enough. Therapy became their shared ground, a place to rebuild without pretending the past had not hurt them. They faced challenges honestly. Raghav learned to speak his fears instead of burying them. Anya learned to trust her instincts again, to believe that calm was not boring, that love did not need to hurt to be real. Months later, on a quiet evening, Anya slipped the ring back on her finger with intention, not confusion. She looked at Raghav and smiled, not because she remembered everything, but because she finally understood what mattered. Love, she realized, is not proven by intensity or desire alone. It is revealed in patience, in respect, in choosing truth, even when lies feel easier. The test she never asked for had stripped her life to its core, and from the wreckage she learned the most important lesson of all. A real husband is not the one who claims you the loudest, but the one who protects your soul when you are too broken to protect it yourself.